Hey everybody, I'm Marcus Sikora. We're here at the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. You guys are going to ride with me today. We're going to talk about some of the things that I look for in the wintertime. We're going to look at some contour, we're going to look at some cover, we're going to look at some structure. We're going to try to do the best we can to kind of help you put some things together and visualize exactly how I use my graphs, how I use my electronics to find some of these fish. So come along, ride with me, and look forward to spending some time with you. Hopefully I can get you helped out.
Perfect.
Alright guys, so here we are. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my setup from the electronic side of things, and we're going to show you exactly kind of some of the things that I really like to get dialed in on, okay? First of all, I got the Helix 12 and I got the Helix 10, and I like to run two different units because on this unit right here, especially when I'm looking for things, I love to run this split screen here, okay? I love to run 2D, I love to run down imaging, and I love to run or 2D sonar, down imaging, and then side imaging. You know, you can see right there as we're going over it, there's a bunch of baits of suspended fish out there right now as we're rolling right now. But then I also like to run a 10 up here, and I use this a lot for mapping. Especially if I'm in an unfamiliar area, I really want to dedicate one unit to mapping. But when you're someplace home, it's not that big a deal if you're extremely familiar with it, but I love to run two units. And I want to show you what we're looking at right here. What we're looking at right here is we're looking at the very back of a creek. And what's going on is this creek comes in and it does almost a 90-degree left-hand turn. And what we're doing here is I'm going to key you in on a couple of visuals on what happens here on this graph. So on this map, this Lake Master chip, which is the absolute best chip you can buy, I don't care who you are, I don't care where you are, the Lake Master chip is the absolute leader in the market right now. What it's showing here is it's showing that as this creek comes in, the primary channel here is highlighted in purple. And as this creek comes in, it swings to one side and it swings to another. And right here you have a big giant, what I would call flat, coming off of that bank. Now the interesting thing is, as I zoom in on this flat, you can see these contour lines come in. And what I call those are depressions or ditches or secondary channels or things along those lines. Here you can see a primary ditch that comes through here that finally comes in and intersects the main primary creek. And looking up here on the horizon, it's important for you to visualize exactly what's going on. Mother Nature is giving us a cue. You can see a big V-notch in the actual valley right there to the right up that gut right there. And then over here you can see another V-notch in the valley. Well, those V-notches there don't just stop at the water's edge. They're coming out here. So everything that happens up there is a good indicator of what happens in the water, and you can see those V-notches right here. Here's this V-notch right here. Here's this V-notch right there. And those are the things, when you start talking about basic essentials of structure, those are the things you really need to get dialed in first and foremost and get a good understanding of how that works. This is going to be money.